गले में खराश सी हो रही है, आंखों में भी मिर्ची सी लग रही है.
A recent post by an ex-user has sparked a debate on how pollution needs to be seen as something which affects everyone differently. The user tried to point out that pollution is a great social equalizer, while posting a video of presumably Gurugram's DLF Camellias, where each flat costs an upwards of ₹100 crores. While some users did point out how residents of such expensive flats were breathing the same toxic air as everyone else, others on the platform were quick to point out that the people living in these apartments are far more privileged to prevent any harm due to the pollution as compared to poorer localities. Air pollution, an invisible threat that's choking Delhi and its neighboring areas right now. It's harming our health as well as shaping the future of inequality. Air pollution is disproportionately affecting the poor and the marginalized. For those with financial means, clean air is a commodity they can buy, at least to some extent. Advanced air purifiers, hermetically sealed homes, and even weekend getaways to pristine and clean air locations offer an escape from the smog-filled streets. Recently, DLF's apartment in Sector 82 of Gurugram sprinkled water to relieve its residents of the toxic air. But in poorer communities, this isn't an option. These neighborhoods often sit closer to factories, highways, or landfills, the very sources of toxic emissions. Here, air pollution isn't a health issue. It's a daily reality that excavates social inequalities. According to a study published in the Scientific Reports, total PM 2.5 concentrations were higher on average in areas that had a high prevalence of disadvantaged communities. The numbers are clear. Respiratory illness like asthma and chronic bronchitis are disproportionately higher in low-income areas. Why? Because these communities not only face polluted environments but also have less access to healthcare and resources to mitigate the damage. Air pollution impacts learning outcomes in schools, productivity at work, and even life expectancy.
आँखों में जाने किसी ने मिर्च डाल दी, ऐसे करके मिर्च लगती है, आँखों में आगे मिचती है, पानी चलता है आँखों में से.
बंद हो ना तो ऐसा लगेगा कि जैसे इसमें किसी ने मिर्च लगा दी हो नथोड़ों में. और धूल धाकड़ी तो तुम देख ही रहे हो, मौसम कितना बुरा हो रहा है, हवा भी चल रही है, हवा में भी कोई फर्क ना पड़ रहा है हवा से.
परेशानी तो हो रही है, बट मेन चीज़ तो बच्चों का जो सिलेबस है वो तो पोल्यूशन ये बोलेगा नहीं कि भाई मैं पोल्यूशन हूँ, पढ़ो मत.
Yet, wealthier areas often lobby for clean energy and green spaces, while disadvantaged neighborhoods are left behind. When clean air becomes a privilege, not a right, it widens the gap between the rich and the poor. Those with means can navigate their way out of the crisis, while those without are left to bear the brunt. Delhi has been reeling under extreme air pollution, with AQI rising up beyond 900 in some areas. While pollution is indeed affecting all the communities, it's impacting people differently from different income groups. While air pollution as a whole is an issue that needs to be addressed promptly by politicians and other stakeholders, the people in the higher income group may still be able to navigate it to prevent any significant damage. But the people in poorer localities may not be able to sustain this pollution for prolonged periods, as it affects them significantly more than it does to others. For more news and updates, keep watching Live Mint.